In the ancient world, cultures rarely existed in isolation. They collided and mingled through trade, war, and diplomacy. The Hittites, a major power in Anatolia during the 2nd millennium BCE, absorbed and archived many mythological tales from the Hurrians, a people under their rule. The text known as the Kingship in Heaven, the foundational myth of the god Kumarbi, is the most significant of these tales. The Hittite copies of this text, dated to the 14th and 13th centuries BCE, predate Hesiod's Theogony by some 500 to 600 years. This chronological priority makes it clear. The direction of mythological influence flowed from the Near East to the Aegean. So how did the gods of two cultures, separated by centuries and hundreds of kilometers, come to share such a strikingly similar fate? Let's take a closer look at the bloody game of thrones among the gods. It all begins with the first king of the heavens. In Hurrian mythology, this first ruler is Allelu. His Greek counterpart is Uranus, the sky itself. Both are the primordial kings of the universe, and both of their reigns are destined to be ended by an ambitious next generation. And that end comes with an act of extreme violence: castration. In the Hurrian narrative, the sky god Anu, who overthrew Allelu, rules for 9 years. But his end comes at the hands of his own vizier, Kumarbi. While overthrowing his predecessor, Kumarbi bites off Anu's genitals, one of the most startling scenes in all of mythology. Now let's travel to the Aegean shores, where we witness a similar horror. Kronos, to end the reign of his father Uranus, uses a sickle given to him by his mother, Gaia, and castrates his own father. As you can see, in both myths, the new generation seizes the throne by taking away the father's power of procreation, and thus his ability to create new rivals. This isn't just an act of violence, it's a symbolic transfer of power. But the bloody cycle doesn't end there, because he who betrays his father fears betrayal from his own son. By swallowing Anu's seed, Kumarbi unknowingly becomes pregnant with the storm god, Teshub. He doesn't want to give birth to the child who will bring about his downfall and searches for ways to be rid of him. In Greece, Kronos is terrified of a prophecy that he will suffer the same fate as his father. So he swallows each of his children as they are born: Hestia, Demeter, Hera, Hades, and Poseidon. In both myths, the swallowing motif represents the father's attempt to eliminate the threat of the next generation to protect his own rule. But fate cannot be escaped. Ultimately, a savior figure emerges in both stories: the storm god. In Hurrian mythology, Teshub manages to be born despite all of his father Kumarbi's efforts and fights him to become the new king of the gods. In Greek mythology, Zeus, saved by his mother, grows up to defeat his father Kronos and frees his swallowed siblings from his stomach. The result is the same. In both Anatolia and Greece, Teshub and Zeus triumph over the old, tyrannical generation of gods, bringing a new order to the universe and becoming the ultimate king of the gods. Power now rests in the hands of the storm god.